Hello everyone and welcome back to NieR Automata, where we're now leaving the maze-like sewers to make our way to the tower? Yeah, tower complex in the middle here of the whole map where before everything fell down. Like, we can see it from everywhere except here. It's a big white thing though actually, so maybe, yeah. Well, we now completed the 3 resource recovery unit all over the place, and now we only need to enter the tower here. I'm not sure why we want to do it, except maybe that's where all the trouble comes from, I guess. We figured out that much. I mean, at least that's our assumption, so hopefully we're right and not just wasting our time here, helping them somehow. I mean, that could also happen, right? Like, haha, you thought you were hindering us now by getting in here, but now we can enter this place. Ha, and we will become all-powerful machines or something. I don't know, maybe. Also, we killed our own operator. Or, no, we beat her. So she was lying down, so A2 could kill her also, like she killed 2B. And then killed Big Brother of the machine. Hey, it's supposed to be open!
Hello, and thank you for choosing Tower System Services. We apologize for the inconvenience.
Yeah. One could... I thought I had that. I guess I only have the keys for them. Yeah, I'll have a great day. Okay. Oh. Yeah, that was only the subunit that said it was finished, right? No. Hopefully I edit this out. Yeah, another subunit access granted. And the third one. And now we should be able to enter, right? What do you mean?
And thank you for choosing Tower System Services. We apologize for the inconvenience. But locks on each subunit must be deactivated
There, aren't they?
accessing the main tower.
Oh. Okay, so I was able to unlock them, and now I... Well, thanks for that, game. Oh, I'm timed here also, great. Wonderful. Where do I need to go? Ah, there it is, come on. Quickly, 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 there we go, boom! Shakalaka. Have a great day! Yes, I will, game! I will try and have a great day. It's not like I thought I fixed everything and then, like, get denied twice. Boom! La la! Second one! And the third one. Then they should all be deactivated. I don't see why I wouldn't be able, when I have the key, just deactivate them. Why do I need to hack them still? Oh? Oh. I guess I need to destroy all the balls. At least to exit the third ball. That ball. Hi. Boom. And it's done. I destroyed all your balls.
Congratulations! You've unlocked all of the subunits. That means a special prize is waiting for you inside the tower.
Yeah. Special prize. Special prize. What? No?
Alert. Enemy caution level rising.
Oh.
Cause is most likely concern over Unit 9S gaining access to tower.
Can I not? Do I really need to destroy them all? Out of my way. Ow. Okay, there we go. Round in circles we go. Got some of them. But something at least. Alright, I forgot. Again, we were playing A2 for a little bit and suddenly you forgot again how you have to play 9S. Jumping for him is totally worthless.
Damn it! They won't stop coming!
What? Why are you...
Alert.
Are you trying to show me something?
Allies?
Huh? Oh, you two!
Wait,
Hi.
you?
Are they real?
Yes. We've been expecting you.
Oh. Oh. I mean, it said allies.
Two of us will take things from here. You need to open the door to the tower.
Okay.
Devila? Obala? What
Yeah.
are you doing here?
Remember your promise?
What are you talking about?
Come on, NieR. Hack in while you can.
None of this
That's
makes any sense.
We'll explain everything once we're inside.
How many times do I really have to press this? Is it just so to see their fight over and over? Come on, you need to protect me. Can I hold it in? No. Come on, just hack it already. This is ridiculous!
We've got this, NieR. You just focus on hacking.
I am! Could I have increased this, like, I do more of this? Because hacking boost doesn't say it does that. It only say it makes enemies you hacked stronger. Which we did during a very little specific part of the game. Don't you? Do you see how much it just disappeared there from it? Why did you defend me? Split up so you can defend me correctly and not just...
You need to hack the tower lock.
I am! I fucking am, and it's taken for damn ever! Don't dare that robot attack me. We're halfway there. No, don't do that. No, don't. I can dodge and hack. I can dodge and hack. Dodge and hack. Hack and dodge. Dodge and hack. Come. Come on, do it already. We're almost there. So done. If I have all the keys, if I gained access to it, why is it? No, you gain access to hack it. It doesn't make any sense, goddammit. It doesn't. You know it. I know it. Every freaking damn know it. And we've seen enough here of, yeah, Papola and Devola, they are awesome. They can fight. Whatever. It's like the...
You must hack into the tower.
I am!
We can't hold out like this.
God. You know, it would have been done already if you hadn't let that one before go into me. There we go, finally. Don't let me fade. Okay, there are no time limit on my little mouse at least, so hopefully it should be fine. And not be like, yeah, sorry, you broke there. Oh shit, I can actually... They're shooting, I can fail it. If I do fail this, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm probably just gonna rage quit the game forever. Duh. Okay, there we go. What? Fucking serious. There we go. And last one. No, there are more. And another one.
What's this barrier?
Analysis. It is part of a closed defensive system.
Well, how do I break it down?
Hypothesis. Unit 9S could permit the self-consciousness data to lose control. The resulting energy surge has an acceptable probability of temporarily paralyzing the barrier.
That's almost as bad as not going in at all!
What? Okay, what's happening now? Do we actually destroy our self-consciousness or what he said?
What happened?
It's the barrier.
Popola!
No, don't! You can't do anything! The wall's got a self-closing algorithm!
Devil and I, we have to atone for our sins no matter what!
But if you do that, your circuits will...
Devil! Right.
Devila!
I hope you don't regret this.
Oh? Okay. So is she totally short circuit? Oh! Alert! Data records discovered for units Devola and Popola. Oh? Do you wish to open this data now? Sure! I feel like we probably need this, right? Open it now! Do we learn about their sins? Dot dot dot. A dusty wind kisses my cheeks. Mwah. Buried in sand, we press forward one step at a time, but have nowhere else to go, after all. Because our models, the Devola and Popola models, are defective. Record transition in the project's initial phase. When first we woke, there were still people. They had flesh, egos, emotions, souls, and they issued us a single order. Function as observers of Project Gestalt. This is the sole mission of the twin Devola and Popola models. It is the only reason we exist at all. We were the latest model, though many companies shared our appearance, companions, not companies. There was sparkle in all of our eyes, a sense of pride at having been entrusted with humanity's future. And yes, there was anxiety as well. But we existed as a pair. We shared destiny's burden as a pair. And because of that, all hesitation was swept away. Each pair was given their own cities as observation areas. We were ordered to guide the replicants with our own hands, all for the sake of the promised time that would one day arrive. We were the only ones who could handle such a duty. We were observers after all. Ah, watch out! Devola staggers and falls in the soft yet unforgiving sand. I hurry to her side and sigh with relief when I find she's not seriously hurt. Are you alright? Sorry, sis. Guess I spaced out there for a bit. She smiles, the same worry smile I know so well, as she rubs absently at her leg. It is wrapped in a white bandage. Your bandage is coming undone. Here, let me change it. It's all right, Popola. Come on, we have to go before we lose the light. We won't be going anywhere if sand gets into that thing. Not quite whining and... Now quit whining and hold still, I'll be quick. Devola grunts and turns away. I take it as consent. Soon we are resting in the shade of a nearby rock as I pull the bandage free. Artificial skin, torn and bloodied, peeks out from beneath the bandage. Judging by Devola's current lack of ambulatory control, I imagine the circuitry underneath has been damaged as well. Taking a deep breath, I... and hope for... I mean, shouldn't she already done that? We're gonna check the circuitry to see if it can be repaired. As expected, wiring in the nerve circuitry has been damaged. Replacing it will require new connectors as well as some tools. None of which is easy to find in a desert. Sorry about this, sis, mutters Devola. That wry smile again. It kills me every time. Don't you dare apologize, I respond. You done nothing wrong. I calmly change the bandage, trying not to let my worry show. I make it as tight as possible, so no sand can slip inside. It's all I can do until I get the proper materials. But that's going to be a tall order, considering our current condition. I'm sorry, sister. Okay, now you're apologizing. We both apologize while insisting the other's apology isn't necessary. It's kind of funny, in a way. Such a trivial exchange under such circumstances. We laugh together, the sound echoing out across the desert before being stolen by the cool evening wind. Report regarding the increase in relapses. There has to be some way to prevent relapses. Devola's sharp voice echoes throughout our private quarters. You must be quiet, sister. The replicants will hear. They wouldn't understand, even if they did. That might be true, but regardless. Annoyed at my hesitation, Devola crosses her legs and scowls. The black scroll took another victim. She says, "That's 3 this month. It's spreading way too fast." Let's wait and see what happens. I'm tired of hearing you say that. Her shout makes me jump, just a little, but enough for her to notice. Seeing that, her eyes suddenly open wide. I'm sorry, sis. It's not your fault. I shouldn't have lashed out like that. It's okay. I understand. It's all going wrong. You can feel it too, right? When I was first assigned to Project Gestalt, I was over the moon with pride. But now my chest hurts just to think about it. If it were to fail. Before we knew it, the replicants had gained a sense of self, and the black scroll started raging out of control. It moved fast, so fast, like a wind. Popola and I would go to the observation room and act like it was all okay. We talked to the replicants if we didn't have a care in the world. But at night, we just hold each other and share the horror of it all. I'm glad you were with me, murmurs Popola. I couldn't have handled it, being an observer all alone. We were able to endure because we had each other, I reply softly. Did the humans see this coming? Is that why they made a twin model? Were they really so clever? Were they really so cruel? I couldn't have done this by myself. I would have descended into madness. I simply couldn't bear such a burden all alone. When I get the chance, I'm going to try contacting another city, she says. Maybe these abnormalities are a localized phenomenon. I pray that's the case, I reply. Even if we're of no use ourselves, things will still work out if the other observers can pull through. Don't worry, it's going to be okay. But it wasn't okay. Nothing was okay. All thanks to a pair of Devola and Popola, models from another town. The wind rubs my cheeks, the sand grazes my skin. It's grown cold out here. We walk with renewed purpose, hoping to make up for lost time. Devola loses her balance every now and then. It gets bad after a while. I slip myself under her arm so she won't fall again, and we press on. Is your leg all right? Well, I doubt I'll be dancing anytime soon, but yeah, it's fine. She smiles as she says this, but I can tell she doesn't have much left. And yet, She continues to smile, all so I won't worry. I remember when our resistance allies injured her leg. I was furious, beyond fury. I wanted to scream and cry and lose myself in it. But then she smiled, and all of that rage just drifted away. To think we have the same face, yet such different smiles. One day I realized how she reminded me of the martyrs I'd seen in old records. That was the day we decided to leave our town forever. Record of Project Gestalt's end. Our role as observers ended on that day Project Gestalt collapsed, all due to the action of the Vola and Popola models from another town. With the original Gestalt lost, humanity was doomed to an inevitable extinction. Knowing this, we gathered what remaining replicant data we could find and launched it to the surface of the moon. And though success was unlikely as finding a lost sand grain in the desert, we still had to attempt it. We still had to try. We were androids, you see. Protecting humanity was our instinct. Other androids beholden to that same instinct began to direct their hate at the Devola and Popola models who snuffed out humanity. It started small, a few offhand remarks, the occasional glance, but even the smallest things have a weight, and with enough of them combined, that weight even eventually became a boulder. Emotions spoiled over, remarks became yes, and soon enough. My sister and I were the perfect target for persecution. At first we simply accepted the fact that our friends turned on us. It was almost unavoidable. I suppose we were observers for Project Gestalt, after all. And while we didn't cause it to fail, the people who did, well, they looked just like us. So we accepted it. We took the resentment and scorn. We endured. Because, as crazy as it sounds, I think we actually felt responsible. We moved from town to town in an effort to avoid persecution. But in one such town, my seemingly infinite patience finally broke. My sister, Devola, met with unprovoked violence at the hands of a resistance member. She said something in response to his taunts, something quiet. And though her words were ambiguous, he slashed her leg nearly in two. My vision narrowed. Everything went red, and then she smiled at me. "It's okay, sis. There's nothing we can do." But it was too late. My emotions were no longer in my control. I'm simply not strong enough to stand aside and let the most important person in the world come to harm. Devola and I left town that same day. Violence like that wouldn't stop. It was going to happen again. And it wouldn't be coming from just one person. So rather than let them kill us, we ran. I guess it was the greatest resistance I could muster. We lose the sun as dark clouds gather overhead. We continue our march. A cold wind blasts us, stealing what little body heat we have left. I smell rain in the air. We continued our march. Sometimes we hear animals howling in the distance. It make us flinch every time. But we continue our march because even this is better than suffering at the hands of our fellow androids. Why must we suffer this persecution? I know we're the same model as the androids who doomed humanity, so I understand that part. At least a little, anyway. But at the same time, we're not them. We're not the same. We are who we are, and that Devola and Popola were who they were. That's how I felt when I saw Devola being hurt. I wanted to shout it at everyone. I wanted to scream. As far as I'm concerned, there's only one Devola. And for her, there's only me. No one can take the other's place. Rain falls from the sky. It stimulates our sensation nerves like cold needles. We need maintenance badly, but it's a pipe dream, I suppose. No androids would dare help a pair of outcasts like us. Are you cold, Devola? I'm alright, as long as you're with me, sis. I feel the same. We press our bodies together to try and retain heat. It's cold now, much worse than the searing heat of midday. But we just smile at each other and keep pressing on. There's another camp on the other side of the desert. A new camp. If we can just get there, I can finally fix Devola's leg. And yet, I wonder if there's anywhere on this planet that will take us. Hey, what's wrong? It's nothing. Don't worry about it. I do what I can to suppress the anxiety in my chest and keep walking. The rain grows worse. It lashes at us without pause. Is this our punishment? I reach out and... We're not just giving up. We're gonna support Devola's body. Like, we're gonna keep on moving forward, not just touch her. Yeah. As long as we have bodies to support one another. As long as I have someone with whom to share my fate. Then I will press on, no matter what happens to me. Because I won't ever stop protecting her. I won't stop. No one stops. For that is the fate we twin androids have been assigned. Well, the failure to manage the area resulted in the collapse of the stalled system, which led to the decimation of the human race. Due to the discovery of its instability, the twin system was removed from future android production designs. Following the incident, the Devola and Popola models were not dismantled. However, in order to prevent further unexpected behavior, they underwent a memory wipe. Furthermore, they were reprogrammed to generate constant feelings of guilt. Oh, that's bad.
That is all that remains from their personal record during the era in which they were referred to as administrators.
I see.
Query: why do the androids Devola and Popola seem to prefer death over surviving alone? There was a very high probability that at least one could have escaped.
I hope you never have to understand.
Affirmative.
Yeah, 9S kinda understand it here with 2B, don't you?
Why does this tower possess an entrance at all? All material transport takes place via aerial vehicles. It is irrational for an infiltration route to be so easily accessible. Hypothesis: entrance is a trap.
Yeah, probably. It's all a big, big trap. Like me.